show for music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I am your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the musical director, the one and only Mr. Andy Merryweather. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. I don't think I've ever looked this tired, but it is late here. Yeah, I'm all good though. How are you doing?
Not bad. It is super late for you, so we'll just go ahead and cut out some of the chit chat and expedite bringing the guests in if you want.
Yeah, we'll just assume the weather's been great. Move on.
Yep, move right on. Just sidestep weather talk. So the day after you hear this, we'll be drawing for the next fan show, and then we'll be recording that on the following Monday, roughly around noon or midday Pacific time. So we'll be drawing those names on Friday, the 19th. So last chance to get your comments and retweets in on Thursday or by Friday morning once we do the random drawing. So please go ahead and get yours in. I'm guessing we're going to have several hundred people to choose from on this one. So we're looking forward to it. 2 random people drawn for the next fan show. And we will have you on very shortly. And I think that's it. You ready to bring in today's guests?
Yeah, long overdue guests. I can't wait. Let's bring him in.
That we will. First up, a man I have met only briefly one time, but he was a peach. I will say that in our 3 minutes of interaction. Nice guy. It was a pleasure to have him on the show for the first time. We have 2 new guests, but please help us welcome Mr. Ethan Erwin. How are you, sir?
Yo, how's the world treating y'all?
Not too bad. It'll reshift once we bring in Craig.
Great.
So you can go right back to where you were. How are things in your world?
They're great. They're great. I'm so excited to be able to do this. I'm excited to play Craig. I have a feeling he's going to school me, but let's see how it goes.
And what version of the Matrix poster is that behind you? Because it looks like it was done by like a Chinese or Soviet propagandist.
It is a hand-painted one from Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of those.
How'd you, yeah, exactly. That old gem that we got. Where'd you pick that up?
It was a gift to a guy I used to work with. And it's still here and I've got it.
Huh? It's a hell of a piece of art.
Yeah. He didn't want to bring it with him for some reason. So here we are.
Well, a little pro tip. If you're ever in the need of movie poster art, Ghana looks like it's a potential source.
They have actually really amazing hand-painted posters. Like they do, it's like just for their film industry. So yeah, it's really exceptional. There's somebody should do a whole book on it. Not me, obviously. Someone.
All right.
Someone with real talent.
Well, if anybody out there has any more examples, please let us know on Twitter. We'd love to see more, what is it, Ghanaian movie poster art? I'm not sure what the proper is on that.
Ghanan? Yeah.
Ghanan? I don't know.
Find out.
We shall.
Out. Someone
Please.
will know.
Let us know on Twitter. All right. Your opponent today, Ethan, is another first-time guest, someone we've been longing to have on, as well as you, the one and only Mr. Craig Gaynier. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining us, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is both of ours.
We got 3 Los Angelinos here.
You mean me and you? It's our pleasure, or you and him? It's your pleasure.
Well, I didn't want to speak for you.
Thank you.
He said it was a pleasure. I said it was a pleasure. So I figured it's both of our. Is it a pleasure for you too, Ethan?
I'm going to find out. Let's talk in an hour.
Pending is what it is.
I got to get in on some of this pleasure going on. I know I'm over in the UK, but I deserve some. Yeah, it's a pleasure for me as well, of course.
Good.
Absolutely.
You don't want to reserve that on Ethan, to feel it out since he's doing that to us?
No, it's all from the pregame. I've made my judgment.
Fair.
Good for you.
Fair.
Yeah.
You sized him up and you're like, all right, I'm good to go. I don't need more time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on a different timeline with you guys. It's 1:30 in the morning here, and we've already decided in the UK today. It's our pleasure.
Good.
You're from the future.
I am from the future.
Anyway, I actually have a candle. I have a pleasure candle from this is a music show from the musician Sandra Lerka. He had an album called Pleasure, and at his show, he was selling pleasure like scented candles. I haven't lit it
Wow.
yet. I don't know how it smells. I don't know what the smell. I don't know what the scent of pleasure is.
Yeah, what
See
is
how
the
this
scent
goes.
of pleasure?
Do it.
I don't know.
That goes a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a little scared to find out.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, maybe let us know if that ever comes to fruition.
Yeah, we'll do.
I say we all get together, smell some candles, and look at some Ghanaian art. I think
What's midpoint like Newfoundland? Let's all just do it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll meet there. Yeah, see you guys there.
Greenland, I believe. Greenland.
Okay.
Or maybe we'll go to that disputed island off the eastern coast where we'll meet you right there.
Good. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Yeah, Ethan and I, we never got to have an actual one-on-one match in the Schmodown, and so you guys we're so grateful that you guys are giving us this platform to, for once and all, prove who is the better trivia person. This will decide our entire, the
legacies.
the
Are
entire
on the
legacy.
line.
Yeah.
For once and for all. I didn't realize the stakes of this match, but okay, I'm in.
I
with
forgot I
that
agreed
being
to
said-
that, but let's do it.
All right, that being said, are you both ready to start round one?
I'm ready to settle the score.
All right, gentlemen.
Ooh,
Let's
let's
jump
do
in.
it. Always be
round one.
closing. Maybe last time. I get to say that.
All right, this is round one. So the way it works is, Craig, you'll have selection 1 through 5. Once you make your choice, I will give a clue. Andy will begin playing. And if either of you think you know the movie this song is from, buzz in with your name. I will call on you, and you are guessing the name of the movie itself. So don't worry about the title of the song. It's worth 10 points. And there's a bonus question worth 5 points, but we'll come to the rules of the bonus question when we get to it. So, Craig, 1 through 5, where would you like to start today's show?
5.
5 it is.
Ooh.
I'll tell you this much. There were 2 slightly hard ones in this opening round. You just chose one of the 2 slightly hard ones.
That's
as
good.
a heads up.
Get it out of the way.
That's right. Take care of it early.
Yeah.
All right. So your opening clue, and don't forget, buzz in with your name and I'll call on you. You're guessing the movie itself. Your opening clue is Western Union. Western Union.
Hey, little apple blossom, what seems to be the problem? Oh, won't you tell your problems to? They don't really care for you. Come and tell me what you're thinking, 'cause just when the boat is sinking, a little light is blinking, and I will come and rescue you.
I'll give you a second clue.
You have a beautiful voice. I don't think I ever.
Yeah,
truly appreciated it before.
I'm just enjoying Andy's. Yeah.
I forgot there was a game. I just really love that.
Well, perfect.
Points all around, gentlemen. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Your first clue was Western Union. Your second clue is cabin fever.
Yeah,
Ethan.
tough one.
Ethan.
Hateful Eight.
That is correct for 10 points.
Ah,
All right. Ethan is on the board first, 10-0. So, Ethan, you have a choice on the bonus question. This is worth 5 points. And some of these are easy. Some of these bonus questions are hard. And your choice is this. You can answer it alone, but if you get it wrong, you'll lose those 5 points.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you can open it up to everyone, and no one will lose any points if they get it wrong. But obviously, if Craig gets it right, he'll cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question to you is, do you want to be a dick or not?
And so, just for clarity, basically, we would just do it the same way. Whoever buzzes in first.
Yes. There is no music. It's just a movie trivia question based on the movie.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to do it as if it were. As if it were.
All right. So you're saying it's open to both of you?
Open to both of you, at least this time.
All right. At least this time.
Let's see how I feel about it.
Reserving a lot of judgment. All right, here's a bonus question. So buzz in, both of you, with your name if you think you have the answer. To quiet Jennifer Jason Leigh's character of Daisy, what does Kurt Russell's character John smash right in front of her? To quiet Jennifer Jason Leigh, Craig.
Guitar?
It is a guitar for 5 points.
Oh, nice.
See,
Well
you
done.
know, there's a stereotype of producers in Hollywood being a dick, but Ethan Erwin is by far the least dickish producer in Hollywood. So I knew he'd open that up. Thank you, Ethan.
Let's see if it comes back to bite me. But I'm glad you got that right, because I was going to say Channing Tatum's head. So
Well, I specifically remember it was a very expensive guitar. Now that I think it was like,
Yeah.
I remember it says it was the story. It was a very expensive guitar that Kurt Russell broke.
Yeah, it was one of like 4 versions of that guitar left, and they were supposed to swap out a fake one.
Yeah.
So Jennifer Jason Leigh's look of shock is genuine, because she was like, "Oh my God, that's the real McCoy, worth how many millions of dollars?" And Kurt Russell's like, "What?" After they said cut, it's like, "What? Why are you guys freaking out?"
Yeah.
incredible. All right.
Okay, so Ethan, you got the music question correct, which means you have control of the board. You're up 10-5, and you have numbers 1 through 4. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go all the way back the other way and go to 1.
All right, number 1. Your clue for number 1 is chipping away. Chipping away.
I'm alright. Nobody worry about
Craig.
me.
Ethan.
Craig,
Caddyshack.
that is correct for 10 points.
Nice.
All right. Craig, you take the lead 15-10. Bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Unlike Ethan, I am a dick, so I will be a dick here.
All right. Here's your bonus question for Craig alone. Harold Ramis worked with Bill Murray as either an actor, director, or writer on 6 movies. Name 5.
Okay, we've got. Okay, so we've got Stripes.
Okay.
We've got Caddyshack.
Okay.
We got Ghostbusters.
All right.
Ghostbusters 2.
All right.
And the last one. I'm gonna. Did he write Meatballs?
That is correct.
Boom! Sorry.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
5 points for Craig.
Ooh.
It gives him a 20-10 lead,
Wait,
and
but-
Craig,
Boy.
Wait, was it? Is it? Well, I thought it was 10 points because I.
bonus
Sure.
question is worth 5 points.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry, I get confused by these things. It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
I
But
was
you
told
have a
there'd be-
10-point lead.
I was told there'd be no math.
Yeah, I'm doing it on my end. So don't worry about it. All right, so 20-10. Craig, you're in the lead. You also have control 2, 3, or 4.
I mean, I gotta go. Dry Glacier. 3.
All right, 3 it is. Your clue is all it's coked up to be. All it's coked up to be.
I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door in daylight. It almost seems like you're avoiding me.
Ethan,
I'm sure I'm going to come to regret this. Boogie Nights?
that is correct for 10
Wow.
points. Nice job.
It's funny. I did not know that song was in there, but I do know that song.
Uh-huh.
So that's
Uh,
probably why.
It's the when Heather Graham gets it on with Dirk Diggler in front of Bert, when he's like
All
basically
right.
needs to see if he's got the goods.
like
All right,
it. I like
Ethan, you tied the ball game at 20 points apiece. Bonus question: do you want to be a dick or not?
This time I will be, and we'll see how I feel about it.
All right.
I gotta
Ethan's
wait.
gonna
I gotta feel everything out.
All right, here's a bonus question for Ethan alone. Boogie Nights was nominated for 3 Oscars. Anderson for screenwriting, Reynolds for supporting actor, and who for supporting actress?
Julianne Moore.
That is also correct for 5 points.
Yes. I'm sorry. I can't scream as loudly because
All right, Ethan takes a 5-point lead. Where do you want to go
this
next,
is
sir? We
exciting.
got 2 and 4. It's 25-20.
Let's do 2.
All right. Number 2. Your clue is Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto.
I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. And I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done a lot, all I can. You see, I begged and I stole and I borrowed. Yeah, that's why I'm easy.
I'll jump in, Ethan.
Ethan.
Is it Baby Driver?
It is Baby Driver for 10 points.
Nice.
I was on the verge of giving a second clue, right?
I know, and I was like, I know. I really, again, I got lost in the music. It's just great to listen
to. Craig, that might be your opening eventually. He's just lost in the music to start rifling in. All right, Ethan, you have a 15-point lead. Bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
No, this time I won't be a dick.
All right.
I'm going to go back and forth on this.
Yeah.
It's open to both of you then. Buzz in with your name. If you think you know the answer, here's your bonus question. What actor plays Buddy, who is one half of the bank robbing couple?
Ethan.
Damn it.
John Hamm.
That is correct for 5 points.
I don't really need to raise my hand, do I? I'm sorry.
You don't, but that's fine.
Can I get 5 points if I name the other half?
You get my respect.
Yeah.
Isa Gonzalez.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Possible bonus point in there for you, Craig. I'm just going to parenthetically, I put it off to the side.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
That's what it all comes down to.
Potentially. All right. We have one question left in the opening round. Ethan, you have a 20-point lead, 40-20. Here is the clue for the final question. It is, which is the gun? Which is the gun?
You keep saying you've got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been messing where you shouldn't been a messing.
I mean, this might be wrong, but I know it's in this movie. Is Charlie's Angels?
That is incorrect.
But it's in that movie.
While true, actually, and that clue could be construed as pointing towards that. That's fine. Craig, you want to throw in a guess real quick, and I'll give a second clue.
The Mexican.
Incorrect. All right.
Okay, cool.
Your second clue then is he's a joker in private. He's a joker in private, and which is the gun? I'll give you a third clue.
Go ahead, Craig. Craig got it. Go.
The Godfather?
Incorrect.
Leave the cannoli. I was thinking leave the cannoli, take the gun. Yeah.
Ethan, you want to guess? Or if I give a third clue, it opens it back up so Craig could guess again.
And I'm not penalized for guessing here.
Nope, you are not penalized for guessing.
I like penal. I mean, it can't be this because you said the word. The Dark Knight.
Incorrect. All right, I'll give you a third clue.
Okay.
Be the last one. So the first one was which is the gun? Second clue is he's a joker in private. Your third and final clue is
I've got it.
Damn it. I was going to guess too.
Ethan, Full Metal Jacket.
that is correct for 10 points.
Oh.
All right. Ethan pulled it out there before the third clue. Gives you a 50 to 20 lead. Last bonus question. Do you
Let's
wanna
keep
be a
this.
dickhead?
Let's share this one
All right.
because I don't know. If we'll get it.
If you hadn't rang in, my guess was going to be Clue because Tim
Oh.
Curry played the clown Pennywise,
Oh,
and there's
yeah.
of course a gun in that. Anyway, sorry.
Nice.
But Private Joker's better.
It took me a minute.
Yeah, no.
I still don't get which is the gun. Actually, I still don't get it.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
Oh, 1 for 5. Okay, yeah. Got it. Okay.
All right. So your final bonus question, it's open to both of you. How much weight did Vincent D'Onofrio gain for the movie? And I'll give it to you if you're within 20 pounds.
Craig,
Craig,
60 pounds.
60. Ethan, you want to make a guess?
100.
100. Craig gets the points. It's 70.
Oh, wow.
Nice
Well
job.
done. Impressive.
Thank you.
You were quick on the draw on that too. Just boom, 60.
I mean, I've seen what D'Onofrio looked like in Mystic Pizza, and I figured you know,
And in Adventures of Babysitting.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he was Thor.
Yeah, he was hot. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop talking about how hot Vincent D'Onofrio was.
It's all right. It's a nice departure. I don't think we've had this conversation on the show. Go ahead.
I mean, look, he has he's menacing, but you know, there's an intelligence behind there, and it's just there's just a roguish charm. Anyway,
If only you'd have D'Onofrio on screen and Andy playing music. That's like a slice of heaven right there.
that's all I need.
It's all we need to get Ethan distracted enough for me to catch up.
Yeah. It's all right. Plenty of game left, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
But after the first round, it's 50 to 25 with Ethan in the lead. Let's go ahead and jump into round 2. All right, so this is the 5-second round. So, Craig, you're in second place, which means you'll have selection 1 through 5. Once you make your choice, I'll give a clue again, but then Andy will play 5 seconds of a song. It could be the opening, could be the middle, it could be the end. It's his choice entirely. If either of you can guess the movie that is from, in the first 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 seconds of music, it drops the point value down to 5 points. And do not guess a second time until I tell you that you can.
And after 10 seconds, then it's 0 points.
After 10, if nobody's got it, then we start throwing out like extra clues and stuff like that. Try and get some points.
It gets
on the
kind of
board.
embarrassing.
I wouldn't say that. You know, sometimes it just doesn't spark anything in your memory. It happens. All right.
And to confirm again, this is you want to know the movie, not the song.
It's always the movie.
Okay.
So 25-point game right now, Craig. You're in second place, 1 through 5. Where would you like to start round 2? Number 4.
You can't see me. We're going 4.
Oh.
We cannot see you. All right. Your clue is The Clone Wars. The Clone Wars.
Evil is his one and only name.
Craig.
Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
That is incorrect.
Oh, damn!
Oh yeah, I feel for you because I'm glad you did.
Ethan, you can guess. Ethan, do you have a guess?
Yes. I mean, well, 50-50. I'm going to go with Austin Powers in The Spy Who Shagged Me.
That is correct for 10 points.
I'm sorry, Craig. I was 50-50.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's the clone. So they introduced Mini-Me and The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah,
And
I should have realized that. I didn't. Yeah, no, that's my bad.
It's okay. Plenty of game left. But Ethan, you have control.
Okay.
And we have numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5. Where would you like to go next?
Let's do 1 again. I love 1.
All
Let's
right.
do it. I was 1 once.
Yeah. All right. Your clue is Kool and the Lang. Kool and the Lang.
So many times it happened too fast.
Craig.
Rocky 3.
That is correct for 10 points.
Cool and Lang.
Yeah. Clubber.
Yeah.
I kept thinking Lana Lang, and then when I heard the song, I was like,
I was thinking Scott Lang. I was like, what? This wasn't used.
The Lang was throwing everybody off.
This Rocky song wasn't used in an Ant-Man picture.
All right, Craig, you close the gap. It's 60-35, and you now have selection, sir. We've got 2, 3, and 5.
I'd say it's as penance for messing up that Austin Powers question. I got to go with who does number 2 work for? Let's go number 2.
Nice. All right, number 2 it is. Your clue for number 2 is meeting the master. Meeting the master. Craig.
Thor Ragnarok?
That is correct for 10 points.
Oh, nice work.
The Grandmaster. Yeah.
It's a 15-point game. Craig, you still have control. We've got numbers 3 and 5. Where are we going next?
5.
5 it is. I like the drama.
I know, me too.
Your clue for number 5 is Scarface. Scarface.
This is the end.
Craig.
Spectre.
That is incorrect.
Oh, fuck. Oh, can I curse on the show?
That's fine. Go ahead. Fuck it up, bud. Do not care. Ethan, you can hear that 5 seconds again if you like.
Yes, can I?
Yes, you can. Craig, you cannot guess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Craig.
This is the end.
I just want to hear his voice.
Hold your breath and count to 10.
I'm sorry, it's Skyfall.
It is Skyfall for 10 points.
I know. It's just Blofeld has that nice scar on his face.
I know.
He does,
But,
but he's not the only Bond villain with scarring on his face.
I know. And the Adele song was not Inspector, so I should have,
It's all right. This is a close game. It's 25 points right
Craig,
now.
their clues are nonsense. I can't get them at all. It's fine.
Clues are nonsense. Come on.
Please let me win the game, though.
I just hope we end up being a pleasure to be with. That's all I care about at this point.
Again, jury's out.
I know that's the problem. But yet you're soliciting the win. All right, so we have 1 left in the second round. 25-point game. Here is your clue for number 3 is The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight.
We're knights of the round table. We dance whenever we're able.
Ethan.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That is correct for 10 points.
Guess they're raising my hand.
He did say his name. I was paying attention. Make sure.
Exactly.
Because I have fallen victim to motion in the past.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
No problem. If you got to answer something, you got to answer something. But that makes it 80-45 with Craig in the lead right now.
No,
and he's got to dip out. But Craig, people have come back from more than this deficit.
Oh, yeah. I've got some strategy in mind.
Yeah. You said you've watched a few of the shows, so you know there's a little gamesmanship in the third round.
Oh yeah.
So you can claw your way back in.
Yeah, I think I can do this. It was that round. It could have gone either way if if I would have said the Skyfall, and then if I would have said a little, I could be in the lead right now. But
Yeah,
it's just,
that and Spy Who
those
Shagged
two
Me.
questions. Yeah,
You'd have 65 and he'd have 60. It's a 5-point ball game.
We still got that one other one. No, sorry, nobody thinks I have the ability to actually lock up the office or know how the code works. So I had to get a tutorial. So it's fine.
You haven't worked there long enough. Maybe if you worked there longer.
It's true. By the way, maybe I don't. Let's see if I one time I did call the cops accidentally.
So you've only been there for literally 20 years.
No. I started in 2003. Anyway.
Just shy of that. It's not quite 2 decades.
Yeah. Oh boy. Sorry, please continue.
No problem. No problem.
This is how I get in his head.
Yeah.
You told them to flag me down.
Oh shit. We're gonna have our first ever swatting on this show. It's not even an accident. Craig did that. Man, this guy came to play. All right, gentlemen, let's start round 3. All right, so this is the betting round. Ethan, because you're in first place, you will have selection 1 through 5. And once you make your selection, I will once again give a clue, but then you will open the bidding with the number of notes that you think you can guess this movie in. So don't worry about the name of the song. You're just guessing the movie itself. 4 notes is the minimum opening bid. The max is how many ever you'd like it to be. You'd say 100, 150 if you like. Once you make your opening bid, we'll go to Craig, and he can bid 1 note fewer than yours, all the way down to 0. And we just go back and forth between the two of you until one of you tells the other to settle the score.
1 point of clarification.
Yes, sir.
What is a note? No, but like, how long can you just play like what 4 notes would be, just so for my own edification?
Well, it varies. So,
okay.
In his the way Andy does it, the bass notes do not count.
Oh.
Unless it's all bass notes, but if they're accompanying bass notes, Jaws would not fall into that rule. So it'd just be basically whatever the signature notes are, or how many you're paying.
Ethan, name a classic, like any theme, and I'll show you what the notes would be.
Do the James Bond theme.
Okay, we'll say James Bond, and 8 notes was.
Yeah, 8 notes. So.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, you're not paying attention to that underlying, just the da-na-na.
Very good.
Okay, so we go back and forth until one of you tells the other to settle the score. The point values are at 8 notes and up, it's worth 10 points. 4 notes and up, 15 points.
Oh.
2 notes and up, 20 points. 0 notes and up, 25 points. If you get the question wrong, your opponent automatically gets those points. You have a lifeline that you can use to ask for a second clue, but you only have one of those. And then finally, if your opponent gets the question wrong and you think you know the answer, you can go double or nothing on the point value and guess the movie itself. So if it's worth 10 points and you think you know it, you can go double or nothing, make it worth 20. But if you get it wrong, you get nothing.
Got it.
But once again, if you have any question at any point, just let me know. I'm happy to clarify. So 1 through 5, Ethan.
Again, I once was 1 year old, so it's been worked out so far. So number 1.
All right, number 1, it is. Your clue is separating fact from fantasy. Separating fact from fantasy.
How much time do I have to think about this before I say how many notes?
It's not like there's a pressing timer. 4 notes is your minimum opening bid. The max is how many ever you'd like it to be.
Go with 6 notes.
6. All right. Makes the point value 15 points. Craig, 5 notes or fewer, or tell him to settle the score.
Let's go 5.
5 notes. We're still at 15 points. Ethan, back to you. 4 notes or fewer, or tell him to settle the score.
And that may he can go for it.
Yeah, he'll have to answer it in 5 notes if you tell him to settle the score.
Settle the score. I want to see how this goes. Let's do it. Settle the score.
All right, this is for Ethan alone. You do have your lifeline if you want.
For me alone.
I'm sorry, for Craig alone. You do have your lifeline, Craig, if you want a second clue. You have 5 notes, and this is worth 15 points. You can hear that again, Craig, if you like.
Yeah, can you hear it one more time? I have a guess.
Okay.
It was different than my first guess from the first clue, so I want to use my lifeline.
All right. Andy will give you your second clue. Your first one was separating fact from fantasy. Here is your second clue.
Okay. Your second clue is should have checked TripAdvisor. Should have checked TripAdvisor.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yes, please. I'll go. I'm just gonna go ahead and give my. I don't have a lot of confidence in it based on the second clue. I'm just gonna say Logan.
Incorrect. So, Ethan, you automatically get the 15 points. Otherwise, you can go double or nothing to turn it into 30. And
No
you have.
fucking way. Are you kidding me? I mean, Logan was a good guess. I was also thinking in the X-Men realm. There's no way. No, that was impossible.
All right. You take the 15 points. That one was a tough one. So it makes it 95 to 45.
Will you say what it is, though?
Yes, I will.
Oh, okay.
That's the theme from Shutter Island.
Oh, boy.
Shutter Island. That one was a tough one.
It was tough.
Could be the toughest of the third round.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
In fact, easily the toughest of
yeah, I think there's one other one that's it's like medium grade, and we got some ones you definitely know. They can't all be layups, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I'd like that, though.
Well, I know, but then what's the challenge?
Oh, boy.
All right, so Ethan, you have control still. You have a 95 to 45 point lead right now. 2 through 5, where are we going next?
Let's just work our way up. Let's do 2.
All right, 2. Your clue is fed up. Fed up. So, Ethan, how many notes would you like to open the bidding with? 4 is the minimum.
Well, I'm not going to go quite so crazy. Let's go with 8.
8. All right, Craig, over to you.
Now that I know what 6 notes is.
Say 7.
7. Ethan, back to you.
Oh, let's see, 6.
6.
Let's go 5.
5 notes.
And so when you're saying it gets into like the director and actor thing, that's like someone saying, I don't need any notes and I'm going to do the director.
Yeah, they'll say 0 and the other person goes, oh, 0? Okay, then I'll do the director. So we'd have to get down. We're on 5 right now.
I gotta settle. I'll settle the score again. This is 5. 5 is where it becomes impossible for me. So settle the score, please.
All right, it's worth 15 points. Craig, you do not have a lifeline. So here are your 5 notes, and your clue again is fed up.
So I'm going to go on record saying it sounds very much like the last one.
And the effect underlying definitely seems similar.
Oh man. Ooh. I'm going to go Heat.
That is incorrect. Ethan, do you want the points or would you like to go double or nothing?
I don't know if you heard me before. No friggin' way. That is insane.
You guys want to hear a bit more? See if you can get it.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. How many notes is that? Just so I know.
I don't know.
I don't know. 25, 30?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like something from Top Gun, maybe.
I could see that, but
yeah.
It is not Top Gun.
I was like, this is not for any points, correct? We're just saying stuff.
No, you just.
Yeah,
I was like, Christ, it's like fried green tomatoes. Like, is it friggin' like?
It's like
in the line of fire. I have no idea. Yeah, I mean,
Actually, we went obscure into the Jessica Tandy canon. Keep going.
This theme that I'm playing here. This is the one that we're trying to guess. That if you do it a step down, that's the Iron Man funeral.
Oh wow!
Avengers Endgame, and it's the same composer. He kind of just did the same move like 20 years later. Exactly the same score.
So Silvestri, did that score.
What? How many years, Matt? Endgame to this film?
18 years, 19 years.
Yeah, and it's exactly the same score.
Okay,
exactly.
So like it's 2000 film, 2001 film with Alan
believe that's the release date.
Fed Up.
Like Fed could be food or
like
Federal Agent.
Blow. Yeah, I was leaning towards Federal Agent. Like Donnie Brasco, Blow. But no,
is it Wall-E? I mean, I don't know.
No, it is not.
Or FedEx.
Yeah. Castaway.
Castaway.
Oh. You know, it's funny. Forrest Gump was what was going through my head, but I'm like, it's not Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's a Zemeckis. It's a Zemeckis score. There you go.
Yeah, right.
You're in the ballpark.
Yeah.
But I'm still too terrified to guess. It's possible.
All right, so Ethan, you got the points on that, which means you still retain choice.
10 bars. 10 notes.
3, 4, and 5. Where you want to go next?
3 and 10 notes.
3. You don't even want to hear the clue?
Okay, I'll hear the clue first. I'm like, it's impossible. I couldn't even get it when it was like 50 notes. So
those were probably the two hardest.
Oh, okay.
These other 3, I would be amazed if the 2 of you don't guess between them. May not be the case, but I have a feeling these are something you know. All right, your clue is putting your clothes on a light cycle. Putting your clothes on a light cycle. So, Ethan, how many notes you want to open with? Are we saying 10?
I'll go with 8.
8. All right, Craig.
2.
2 takes it right to 20 points.
Oh boy. I'm doing no notes.
You're going down to 0?
Yes.
All right.
I'll do 0
We're at 25 points. Did you say you're going to do director, Craig?
Yeah, 0 and director.
Yes. I will do 0 director actor.
0 director, 2 cast members.
I'll do 0 director, 3 cast members.
All right.
So give me a second here.
I think you and I are doing the same thing, but I'm so excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Oh, All right, let me do 0, director, 4 cast members.
Okay, I'm gonna do 0, director, 5.
Matt, can I go to bed?
0, director, plus 5.
God damn. Oh, can I name 6 people from this movie?
Can you name
I don't even know if I
6?
got the right movie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Are there 6 people in this movie?
Look, if I get it wrong, it's yours.
All right, settle the score.
All right.
Do we get to hear the song anyways?
No.
No, you do not get to hear the song.
Okay,
you bit
well, look,
0 notes.
Then you can tell me if this is wrong from the get-go. I said Tron Legacy, Joe Kosinski, Jeff Bridges, Garrett Hedlund, Olivia Wilde, Bruce Boxleitner, Michael Sheen.
Ethan gets the points. 25 points to Mr. Ethan Erwin.
I couldn't name a 6th cast member.
I couldn't either. There was the one blonde woman who ended up being in stuff, but I don't remember her name.
That's the deepest down we've gotten for sure.
Yeah, that is hands down the furthest we've gotten. And technically, had you guys said Daft Punk, because they do have a small cameo, I'd have given you that.
Did that, I was going to say, do they count as 2 cast members if we would have said?
Sure.
Ah!
I would have given you
I should have
that.
said 6.
You could have said 7.
Yeah, you could have said 7.
I mean, oh boy.
Can I play a little bit of the score since I?
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead. You worked on it. Sure. This would have been your song.
I was really hoping Ethan would have said something different, so I could have just gone double or nothing for it.
Yeah, then
well,
got
I
50
was like,
points.
it could have been Tron. I was like, what if it was Tron? I was like, but Tron. I was like, oh, anyway, I was like 50-50 on Tron and Tron Legacy. But then I was like, at least you and I are going to make the same mistake if I'm wrong. So.
Well, that was easily the deepest anybody's ever gone on that one. That was impressive, guys. Regardless.
Oh my God.
All right, so it is 135 to 45 right now.
That's not good.
It is not good.
I'm sorry.
We have 2 left, Ethan. Numbers 4 and 5. Where would you like to go next?
Let's do 4.
All right, 4 it is. Your clue is Orange, you glad I'm here. Orange, you glad I'm here.
It's fortunately, I don't think I can. I'm gonna go with 8 again.
All right, Craig.
0.
0.
Settle the score.
All right,
I can't do nothing on that.
All right, your clue again is Orange, you glad I'm here. Craig, it's worth 25 points.
My only shot. I'm going to go Reservoir Dogs.
It's not bad, but it's incorrect.
Ah, dang it.
Good guess.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You're going to play something from Garfield, aren't you?
I mean, I for
A Tale of Two Cities. Here it comes.
A Tale of Two Kitties.
2 kitties. I apologize. Ethan, I'm assuming you just want the points unless you want to double down for shits and giggles.
I would like the points because I definitely have no idea. I would love to hear the music though.
All right. I would imagine you both know this.
Oh. All right. Shut it off.
Well, you got the points. It's a hell of a guess, though, Craig. Honestly, if it's not The Godfather, that is the second best guess possible.
That was a way better guess. His was a good, smart, educated guess, but thinking it through. Who on your clues? All right, number 5.
Number 5 it is. Your final clue.
God damn it.
Is Meet the Parents. Meet the Parents.
I'm gonna go with 8 bars again, or 8 notes.
Craig, what do you want to do?
You're going to take us down to 6.
6. All right. What are you thinking, Ethan?
I'm so torn. Also, I realize I've lost my light, but there we are. Okay. Anyway, oh boy, I feel like I got to settle the score. I can't. I at no point have I ever actually been able to play this game. Apparently, I'm too cowardly.
Well, you've got to bid. You got to bid 5 notes then, and then Craig has to tell you to settle the score.
Oh.
So he bid 6 notes. The choice is yours.
5.
All right.
All right, settle the score, Ethan.
Okay. I'm gonna at least give it a shot.
On your 5 notes, your clue again is meet the parents, and you do have a lifeline if you want your second clue.
Okie doke. Oh, it is. I mean, I hope I got the right one. Is it Back to the Future?
It is Back to the Future.
Because what if it was part 3?
Well, you got the points on that, Ethan. And you are today's winner. So congratulations to Mr. Ethan Erwin.
That was a thank you, Craig.
It's wheels kind of came off there at the end. It was
I was like the real goal is to not have to answer that question. Is to not have to answer to settle the score.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's all about the bidding and then figuring out if the other person has any confidence.
I never did.
You bid director plus 5 actors. I think you had some, degree of confidence in that one.
I know.
See what I'd planned to do.
Crazy game. Yes.
What I'd planned to do and didn't, because I panicked, was I was going to save that lifeline so I can get 2 clues on one that was a 0-pointer, or 0-noter. But then the first one I was anyway. It was
still.
It was a fun game. Hey, it was a great game. Fortunately, we were lying about this determining our Schmodown legacies.
Fake news. Fake news.
Yeah. Again, I was never part of that arrangement.
Yeah, exactly. He never agreed to that beforehand. I was lying about it.
Surprise to me. If I did it was when I was just drunk. So.
Yeah.
Ethan, if your character wasn't Mr. Reserve's judgment on the Schmodown, I think they did you a disservice because that's one thing you've done.
It has been a pleasure.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you. But so Ethan is today's big winner. The floor is yours to plug, promote, say whatever you like, but take it away.
Well, can I ask when this program airs?
It will be next Thursday, so the 18th.
Wonderful. Please, on August 19th, check out Orphan First Kill, a movie that I produced, which will be coming out in local theaters, as well as Amazon. You can rent it or buy it on Amazon, or if you have Paramount Plus, it will be streaming. Paramount Plus.
Well, please go out, check that out. It's not often we have a guest that has a movie premiering the day after their show airs. So
yeah, that's really worked out.
Yeah,
thanks.
No problem. You get to settle the score bump. You're welcome. It's going to boost that box office.
Ethan, can you hum the theme to it? I'll promote it for you right now.
I got to tell you, I really can't. I don't know. But check it out. And also Orphan, the original Orphan, is also currently streaming.
Well, that's awesome. Hopefully it's a big success for you and it does well at the box office. And if you got Paramount Plus or Amazon, you have access to it if it's not in your local theater. So please check it out. Craig, a valiant effort. You're still a hell of a competitor, sir. But the floor is yours to plug, promote, say whatever you'd like.
It was a lot of fun. So I also am starring in Orphan First Kill.
Yes.
I play the younger version of the Orphan. And
you, by the way, Craig fucking kills it.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Let's see here. Continue watching the Schmodown that will, the matches, the the Titans has come to a conclusion, but there will be matches throughout. But I'm sure everyone who's watching this who knows what the Schmodown probably already knows what the Schmodown is, or not everyone, but people that care about what I say probably know that already. Anyway, point is you can find me on Twitter at Barbarian Craig. Sometimes I say things that are funny, sometimes I say things that are salty, sometimes I just get into arguments about movies. Who knows? And then hopefully you'll find me on this program again so I can redeem myself against a less worthy opponent.
Well, look, we gladly have both of you back. Craig, you were in it. A couple guesses. Had you just pinned those down, then you would have had to lead going into the final round, and maybe you don't choose number one, or you choose it for Ethan and he gets stuck. It's the way things shook out, but you were a hell of a player.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's unfortunate that when we start off with okay, that was the hard one. It's okay, well, I can't underbid. I can't let them get too many notes on this next one because this will be easier than that one. And then it was, well.
There's always next time, gentlemen. There's always next time. But we'll have your links for social media contact in the description of the show. So please hit them up. Let them know your thoughts on Ethan's movie premiering, Orphan First Kill, or Craig, how well he did in that movie. Hit him up on Twitter and let him know.
He's going to surprise a lot of people.
The makeup team does a fantastic job. All I have to say is I'm almost unrecognizable.
I've heard Oscar buzz already.
Yeah.
So, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Just genuinely a pleasure to have you guys on finally after trying to organize it for so long.
2 years.
Honestly, Craig, I think it was like fine margins. I think you're not the first player to kind of fall victim to the sequel curse, where you went with the original on one answer and then went with the sequel on the very next answer, and it's kind of you just fell the wrong way on both, where you buzzed in quicker. It has happened before.
Yeah, no, I'm really kicking the one I'm kicking myself on is Skyfall, because it's clearly the Adele Skyfall song. It was just my mind said Bond, Scar, Blofeld,
right.
And but
all those Bond songs are in the same chord sequence as well. They all sound very similar.
Yeah.
You only heard like a line of it. Yeah. Great match.
Yeah,
thank you. Thanks for staying up and doing all this. Good morning. Have a nice day.
Yeah. And especially special thanks to your lovely wife, who's allowing you to stay up till 2:30 in the morning or almost 3 in the morning to record this with us. We really appreciate that.
Oh, I'll pass that on. I actually heard Ezra started crying halfway through the match. I think I sang too loud in round 1, and so she was dealing with that as well. So
yeah, it's her favorite. This could be her favorite show.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I tell her who I had on, though, she'll know it was worth it. So that's gold.
Well, that means a lot to me.
No, I meant you both. Yeah, for sure.
Well, gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you on the show, and we'll definitely have you both back in the near future. And you can follow Andy at STS_AndyM, and you can follow me at Matt Knost. That is it for Settle the Score this week. We'll see you guys next week with another new episode. Make sure to get your comments and retweets in. Stay safe out there. Adios.
Bye.